Hi there, Original Soul. Welcome in. Thank you for sharing your energy with this reading. Let's get started, shall we? All right, so I've already got a couple oracle cards out here, so we'll go over those and then we'll add in some tarot, spirit animal, and whatever else we're feeling. So first out, development and growth. I've had this deck for, I don't know, about a year, and when I first bought it, the first 5 times I used it, this was the one card that came out every single time, development and growth. So I signed up for a Reiki class and then it stopped coming out for a while. So anyway, if there's anything that you've been wanting to learn, look into, any skills that you want to grow, this doesn't necessarily have to be like school or learning, but it can be. But maybe there are some personal skills or just internal things that you want to work on as well. So yeah, development and growth came out at the top of the reading. So yeah, something that you want to learn more or grow more. And then owl came out, number 39 on this card out of this oracle deck. Owl is a messenger, and owls are more active and out at night, so really paying attention to your dreams, what messages might be coming in through your dreams. This morning I woke up and the first thing I heard in my head was that song, Heaven is a Place on Earth. So even just little things like that. I mean, I haven't heard that song in a while, but that was just the first thing kind of ringing in my head when I woke up. So maybe that's a message. Just for me, or even now that I'm sharing it for you. So taking time to make every day heaven on earth, finding things that can make you happy, right? Even in the day-to-day, the mundane. But anyway, messages coming through. So where can you see little things, right? Look around, listen up, even just things that pop into your head, right? Those kind of out of nowhere ideas that can be a message too, right? Not everything is always coming from your brain. Sometimes maybe you're channeling information or just getting that spark of inspiration. All right, crystal card this week. This is really brainy looking also. Magnesite. Get your mind right is what it says at the bottom of this card. It talks about, right, if you're up in your head a lot, thinking. Aquarians was noted on this card too, as who might need it. But where to put it, wherever you go to quiet the mind. And then in parentheses it says, or wake it the F up. And sometimes I think those are kind of the same thing, right? Quieting your mind. I'm definitely an overthinker, so once you're able to quiet your mind, that's actually when you tune in a little bit more, check in a little bit more, and you actually kind of wake up to what is really going on, what you really want. So I love this. Meditate every day and let's start somewhere else. Remember, there we go. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with Magnesite. So that's an awesome recommendation. I found meditation a couple years ago. It's in my routine, the first thing I do every day. And it just, I don't know, it just sets a good tone, right? It just is a great way to start the day instead of maybe hopping on social media or whatever else. Also, meditation can be a great way, right, to maybe get other messages or receive information, whether that is information that is stored inside of you that maybe you haven't checked in with or even really known is there, right? Again, with our kind of distracted society. So meditation can be a great way to check in with that. So I think those go hand in hand. That's awesome. And then this resurrection card came out, another owl. So we definitely got owl spirit, owl messages coming in this morning. But this resurrection card, again, this also, the imagery is at night. So things may pop up when you're sleeping in your dreams. Like I kind of already said with that first, owls are messengers. This also is just a message of rest from this card. This is from an herb deck, California Poppy. So just not being afraid to rest, not being afraid to slow down, allow yourself to sleep. So this card is really delivering that message. So I think these three really do go just hand in hand, right? Magnesite to get more in touch, slow down, check in with your mind, get out of the swirling thoughts. California Poppy, it's just a big message of slow down, sleep, relax, meditate. And then our other owl message, this is where you actually can get information, get messages from yourself, from your higher self, maybe spiritual messages, ancestors, right, if you are into that psychic realm. All right, and then the middle at the heart of the reading. Top 10 dream, being chased. So fear is sort of at the heart of the reading. If there's something, right, you're avoiding or running from, don't want to think about, not handling. It doesn't always have to be something major. There was a period of time in my life where I had dreams about being chased all the time. And then I also could not like yell or shout for help or anything. So that's a whole journal session or more, I'm sure. But anyway, so being chased. So this is, again, what are you running away from? What are you afraid of? What are you avoiding? Again, that's easy to do, like I said, in today's society. Right, the first thing you might do is hop on your phone, start scrolling through social media, reading messages, just kind of getting the brain into that external world right away. And that is an easy way to avoid what is going on inside. So I think all of these cards surrounding this fear card really are about getting in touch with yourself, opening yourself up to listen, to receive, slowing down, meditate, check in. Awesome. Okay, let's add a spirit animal card first. Let's see, we'll put raccoon back in. That was from last week, letting go. If another owl card comes up, there's a hawk. I might shit my pants. We'll see. All right, let's see what wants to come out to add to this message, this information. There's raccoon again at the bottom. Okay, we got 2 volunteers right away. Okay, no owl. Bobcat mystery and panther guidance. All right, so Bobcat mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, to adapt, and above all, have patience to see your dreams manifest. Patience. What have I been talking about? Right, getting more in touch, slowing down, meditate. So you can check in. Let's see, panther guidance. Let's see if this jives with the message we've been getting so far. All right, panther guidance. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. That is awesome. Release your fears. Right? Fear is at the heart of this reading. How can you let that go? What can you do to just go after what you want? Let go of the fear, right? Stop avoiding whatever it is. Stop that worry, that kind of lack mindset, the what ifs. All right, let's add an angel card. This is from last week's reading. Okay. I don't know how this is kind of settling in for you. I know for myself, definitely with development and growth, all of the owl messages, this panther with guidance, and the meditate card, I know personally I'm definitely trying to tap more in spiritually, kind of grow spiritual psychic gifts. We've all got them. Everybody's born with them, but all that avoidance and external muck, right? It's kind of shut a lot of that down. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking more into clairaudience and things like that. I know I mentioned hearing that song right when I woke up, so that's part of that. All right, let's see who came out and volunteered. 9 of Swords, Hariel. Number 15, the comforting God. Purification, protection from the impious, religious sentiments. 9 of Swords, traditionally in tarot, is a lot of that mental energy. Swords are all about thoughts, intellect, can be anxiety with that card too. 9 of Swords is a lot of swords. So again, how does that tie into what's been weighing on your mind? What are you kind of holding on to in fear? How can you check in, right? Get out of that thinking part of your mind and tap into that part of your mind that can flow, that can get new information, that can have new perspectives, that can connect better with the heart space, right? There's other parts of your brain that don't get used as much. So beautiful. 9 of Swords, the comforting God. And again with Panther as well, tying in with that, you are guided and protected. Right, so just know that. All right, let's add in a little bit of tarot. I'm going to use this tarot for the great outdoors. All right, we'll see what additional messages want to come through. All right, let's get one more shuffle here. Also too, with that resurrection, just thinking of things from the past as well. So maybe there's something from the past that's eating at you, bothering you, or that's been sort of chasing you in your mind. Maybe something that you can't let go of. Let's see that. All right, the Devil card. Major Arcana, Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Has anyone been there? I want to go to all the places. Literally all the places I want to go. All right, so the Devil card, Devil energy can definitely tie into some of this fear in the reading, right? Holding on to some of those things that are maybe toxic, no longer doing you literally any good, especially if it is something from the past, right? That's not happening anymore, right? It did. It needs to be kind of handled emotionally, which is not an easy thing to do, and that is not always a linear process, right? I've even just recently, especially a lot this year, just had things popping up that it's like I haven't thought about or thought I even cared about in how long, and now suddenly things are resurfacing, resurrecting, right? And I'm kind of back in my head spinning my wheels about things that really are no longer even in my life, no longer, right, attacking me, right? But it's still some of those swords, those 9 swords, right? Maybe there's 9 things that are bothering you. This also can be devil energy on a more positive side, right? A kind of darker shadow side of devil, of course, is, right, all the images and things you can think of, right? More evil, negativity, controlling, toxic behaviors, addictions, right? The list can go on and on and on and on. But the positive side of the Devil card is being in control of yourself, right? In a healthy, positive way. It can be being a boss. It can be being a leader, taking action, right? So not everything is negative about this card. That's why I love some of these other decks too, because you just get different types of images on the card. right? So that devil energy, how could you use devil energy, again, in that light, positive way? How could you harness some of that power to help you, right, in a good way? And release some of that fear, right, that might be holding on to you, chaining you in. That's definitely devil too, right? Being stuck, letting other things control you. All right, let's get one or two more. We'll see here. All right. And with the swords, the bats on this card, the owls, that's definitely a lot of air energy as well. So this could be just something really that has been thinking, overthinking about. All right. We've also got 2 of stones and the Queen of vessels. All right. 2 of stones. This can be about decisions in your kind of material world, or about your, health, your wealth, your body, just your life in general. So yeah, that can be about making choices, just the nature of these cards with a lot of nature on them. Again, if you're able, getting outside is an awesome way to turn off those thoughts, check in a little bit more, right? Get your mind right, like that magnesite card said. So how can you rely on yourself, meditation, nature, especially if you are needing to make a choice or a decision about something? It's not always a choice, but again, if you've had something kind of ruminating in your head for a really long time, right? Maybe it's time to move in a direction. Right, take some of that power, devil energy, take some action, make a guided choice, a solid choice from a place where you have, right, tuned more inward, instead of really letting all the things from the outside kind of play into what that choice or decision is going to be. And then Queen of Vessels. This looks like just going after it. Right? She's riding that wave on that surfboard, full sun out, water, vessels in this deck, cups are all about your feelings, your emotions, your heart. The Queen of Vessels is the most nurturing, loving queen. I think that really kind of matches into with Bobcat and Strength and Panther. Right? Begin a new chapter in your life. Live your dreams. And this card kind of looks like the embodiment of that, right? Living your best life right here. Riding the wave. Shining in the sun. All right, so for this reading, let's sum it up here. Right, try to move out of that fear mentality. Right? That seems to be at the heart of this reading. Really just checking in with yourself. I think this is all about listening, right? So I listen. How can you slow down, tune in, right? Maybe really check in with Owl, Magnesite, meditate, slow down, tune in, right? Don't be afraid to close your eyes and see what comes up, right? Sometimes it may surprise you. It's not always an easy process either, right? But moving through the heart space, that's how we get to the Queen of Vessels, living the dream, going after what you want, right? Not worrying about that outcome, just really taking control of your head, checking in more with your heart, and moving forward in a loving way. So what can you do this week to listen a little more to what you need? Maybe be more aware of the messages that are coming in from around you. And then move forward with your heart. So how can you listen? I listen. All right, thanks again. Have a great day. Until next time, peace.